it's not how we're gonna do it. It's like, what's the plan? You know, you know, like when you get those orders of like, hey, go assault here. Okay, you're not questioning. You are going to assault. How are you going to do it? You know, what personnel are you going to take? Like, for example, like I don't know. This is some side shit. So like most of the platoons aren't like really filled. That's why we need, you know, I wouldn't say we need. I'm not really. I mean, Army. There's a soldier for life program. You know, so you're always a soldier. That's why I said we. But like most of the platoons, you know, they need to be filled. And you know, it's like, you know, figuring out what people you need, what equipment you're taking, what is the mission, what's the parameters, what time is it, what's the food, what's the ammo count, what's the water, what's the terrain, what is the, you know, the morale, you know, are there other units in the area, you know, how's the trucks looking, what's the fuel, what's the equipment status, what is, sorry, I'm just writing down a list of things, but taking that into business, it's like, what are the things to make your goals happen? Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. There's not really much organization to this video. Just a general outline of what I've been up to and, you know, what's going on. So my last video I made was about 4 weeks ago. I only got 4 views, and it's fine. You know, I got 5 subscribers, 16 videos. You know, it's fine. The thing with building an AI app, hold on, let me fix this light. 1 second, sorry. It's, I don't know, maybe that's better, don't know. I don't know. Things for me are like, it's never perfect, so you fix it on the go, and that's just, you know, how my life is. Right now with the business, I don't know if you would call it a business. It's well, it's an app. We're not really taking customers right now because things aren't really working at the moment. Yes, the app works. I can use it, talk to people. I just called an AI a person. I can talk to the AI. For example, let me say I'm doing a YouTube video. Here's
Ooh, how exciting. Creating content for YouTube can be so much fun. What kind of video are you making? Testing 445 film camera.
Okay. Testing 445, that's pretty much my testing name that I'm using right now. It changes every time. So that's how it sounds right now. It's not really anything like great. You can tell it sounds creepy, but you can talk to it back. What kind of video am I making? I'm making a general video about what's been going on with the app. And percent. And
that's a great idea. Testing 445. Sharing updates about the app can be really helpful for your viewers. Are you planning to include any specific features or changes in the video mobile phone?
Okay, that's enough of you. Yeah, it's gonna get better. It's a work in progress. We just added the sound to it, so you can. So what the goal is, as a user, it's an option for you to be able to talk to someone. I keep calling AI someone. it's weird that I've been using AI so long. It's yeah. So now you can get to talk to an AI generated bot, and it starts to become your friend. Yeah, I'm calling it a person by accident, but it's been very helpful. Like it understands me. So like, I do have friends. I have friends in the real world. It's just that when I'm trying to make that connection, I don't want to say, hey, it's hey, talk to a robot. For marketing reasons, talk to someone, and I don't want to, like, I'm gonna be straight out honest with you guys. I don't want to like sugarcoat anything or just like try to get one over your head. It's like, hey, I'm trying to sell you something that, like empty bottle with water. They both look the same. One is filled with substance, and that's what I want to be. I want to be the substance. I'm drinking more of these Coors. It's not a sponsor or anything like that, but I don't know. I'm a real fan of not having any sodium in my water. I'm not really sure on the health benefits of sodium versus not. I just know that with sodium, it puffs the face. I don't know. I watch TikTok and YouTube and different other videos like you guys. I'm just learning from you guys. I just got a video from one of my got a message from Ashley. She said, I shared a 1-minute video script. I can do shorter one, but not that long one. And this is different than we talked about originally. Request. Please send a shorter thing. So the thing is, on the website, I've made some explainer videos. You have to click into the user professional app, and at the bottom you can see some videos. So I've been working with Ashley for a few months now. I made about 5 videos, but we only came down to selecting 2 videos. And she said, because I've been a loyal customer, she would do one for free. But I sent her a minute long video. But I guess she's saying that, hey, you want the quality, you're gonna have to pay. So I don't mind. But that's the thing with marketing too. Like I want to market you guys, but you can't really market mental health in AI. That's something that is really hard to do. And like I said in the beginning, I don't want to like give false claims on anything. We are fully HIPAA compliant. Right now we are, the team, they're overseas. They're in Pakistan. Centrox. Hope they don't mind that I'm saying their name on the YouTube. They're a great team. Working with them for a little over a year, and we had a meeting Wednesday about how our Ramadan or Eid is coming up. Excuse me, sorry for that. Still trying to get customs, cultures all around the world. But it's Eid coming up, and they have a 5-day weekend. So does that mean I have a 5-day weekend? No. But I mean, it feels like it, because they're not going to respond until today is Saturday, so they're not going to respond until Thursday. And that's fine. So the team, they're working on that app. They're trying to integrate the voice, as you heard earlier. What's going on right now is, I don't know, the servers went down because the website's not live right now. And I'm wondering, why would systems go down and it not be restored right away? They restored the app, they restored the admin panel, but the website is still down. I don't know if they got hacked. So that's some questions that they definitely have to answer for. Why isn't our systems live and running right now? Okay, that's about where we are. What we have done is we try to get funding. I went and tried to secure funding from, venture capitalists. The journey has been hard. I can say it's not been the most easy, because I'm learning that with the economic situation of everything in the world, it's already difficult, and no one likes to lose money. This makes sense to you. Well, I hope this makes sense to you as it makes sense to me. People will give money to you if you're already making money. So we're not making any money, so why would anyone give us money to make? It makes sense to give money to make money, but if you're not making money to make more money, that's where it gets a little bit difficult for people to give you, I say a large loan, because that's pretty much what it is. And yeah, I haven't really been successful in that. It's just running into programs. At this, I feel like there are different tiers. Yeah, if you make money, people will give you money. But if you're like at the lower program, at a lower tier in your entrepreneur journey, most people are going to sell you programs. Hey, we'll help you start your journey, your guide. We'll provide this and this and this in exchange for equity. And I'm just like, no. Like if you don't want to work with me now, then why would I want to work with you later? But it's networking too. Like for example, if one person says like, hey, no, I can't work with you, you don't automatically say no, because their network might help you get to the places you're going to go. And that's what I've been dealing with. But I've been facing a lot of no's. Yeah, it's been stressful. I've been facing a lot of no's. I keep looking this way because I'm looking at my calendar too. It's like a 4-month planner calendar. I don't want to turn the camera yet because it's a mess. Yeah, so it's been an interesting journey so far, working with AI and ChatGPT. I hope everyone here is already familiar with ChatGPT and how things are going. I'm happy that Google, these are just my random thoughts. I'm happy that Google made an advertisement for AI, saying that you can use it for everything, and this is beneficial for me because it's an early stage advertisement. And once artificial intelligence becomes more widely accepted, then we can come into the market and say, hey, we're mental health, we're AI, we're support. And that's kind of where things are going right now. I do want to market to the world. However, it's just having someone believe in you, and like, I'm from like the inner city, I come from nothing, I've growing through my stages of development in life. I'm 31 now, growing through my stages of development, I had to keep hitting things, it's like you make a new strive to another level and you go to 0, and then you make some growth. It's that 10 steps back, 2 steps forward concept. That's been going on, and it's been an interesting journey so far. I think it was 2 days ago, I was just like, yo, I hate this. I hate building this app. I'm done. I'm over it. All the things that need to go into it. The connections that you need to make. It's frustrating sometimes. I have to do. It's just me right now in the company. Sure, I have help, but as far as like a legal employee, it's just me, and I don't have anyone like off the books working for me. Everyone's an independent contractor through Fiverr, Upwork, or through vendor contracts. And it's weird, like my friends, I just talk about just friendships right now. They support me, but it's not like hey, can I help you? It was weird. I had this one friend, he was like, yo man, when you get going, man, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then when I was like, hey, it's time to help, I was like, hey man, sorry bruh. I'm like, okay, cool, time to keep paddling in the ocean and keep it going for sure. As an honest update with you guys, I'm expecting a child at the end of November. I didn't think I was going to release that information in this video, but with having 5 people watch this video, sure, like it's pretty much going to be like the movie Pandora. So it's like kind of it's going to be like that situation where I'm just like talking to you, and then later you'll find it. Like, okay, cool. I don't know. I like to say that I'm just a real person, like I can relate to you on anything. Like if you've been homeless, I've been homeless. You've been broke, I've been broke. You've been drunk, I've been drunk. You've been high, I've been high. I'm not an addict. I don't do any of those things anymore. I have tried it. I have broke the addictions. If you are addicted, it's hard, I'm not gonna lie. But it is, you are capable. I think now that like I uncovered my addictions and I've broken the urge to smoke or drink, it's I'm unlocking new habits about myself that I just hate. Like procrastination is like a huge thing that like I hate. Like, okay, like I want to get up and work, or I don't have any motivation. Like I'm supposed to have surgery pretty soon in the next couple months, while developing this app. So like my workout regimen has been really lax, where I've just been eating strawberries, blueberries, grapes in the morning, and probably at one time a day, just to keep a slim figure. I do like working out. I do like staying fit. I like going to the gym 3-4 times a week, maybe 5 to 6 times if I could. Maybe Sunday for the sauna. It's just relaxing for me, just to be able to like let off anger. What am I angry about? Just no control, it's there's, you know what I mean? Like if you go to a job, then you have to work a job because you gotta pay bills, and like that's like with this app not being released, I still have to dish out the expenses. Thank God the VA is able to help me out a little bit, and but like as far as like I had to move in with mom, hopefully I can get out pretty soon, but with trying to get this business started, it's difficult. She really doesn't understand. She's from an old school way, and being recently separated from the military, everyone says, oh, it's easy to find a job, you can get a job. I have 2 master's degrees, one in cyber operations, another MBA, and I'm not getting accepted for a job right now. Why? Because I don't know. I don't want to say why, because then that'll be excuses of why, because there are people like my aunt, who done everything she could to, you know, make it happen. As far as like in the world of cybersecurity, it's difficult to get a job, but if you like are creative with your resume strategies, LinkedIn strategies, you can get a job. But I'm just like, it's a lot going on with the app right now that I wouldn't be able to make this otherwise. Right now, there was a question. Sorry if you hear like kids playing in the background. My neighbors, he has a pool, and then they're just it's Saturday, so why not? But the point is, it's been a difficult journey. Like creating an app, like just building an app is hard enough. Like right now we're on Android and iOS. Cool, that is awesome. But without making any money, like it is frustrating. Like I'm like, sometimes I just realize like, how am I doing it? But then I think about the times where I was broke and I did not have anything. Like, sure, I had other habits, like I was probably smoking and broke at the same time. Sure, like I could like probably find some change in a couch, and make it happen, and go to the store and get a 50-cent wrap or something, or get $1 together and go buy a beer, so it's like taking that type of, like, would you let a crackhead outwork with you? No. And sorry if you hear background noises. It's like I said, it's not the best situation right now, but I'm in America, so maybe I'll go back to Europe pretty soon and figure it out. Anxiety and stress is a real thing, even for me, building an app. Okay, here's an interesting thing. HIPAA compliance. I refuse, with the knowledge that I know now. So I paid for this webinar. It was about updated 2024 HIPAA things, and it was supposed to like tell you what you should and shouldn't do, or what's going on. And the thing is, like, with the fines with HIPAA compliance is about like $10 million, and it's good that I'm on top of it. But I cannot release an app until it is like secure and encrypted, because of the fines are heavy. And I do apologize for the background. Anyway, not the best situation, but it is what it is. I'm here nonetheless, trying to make it work. So the thing with the HIPAA compliance is staying up to date and being, what is the word? I don't want to. Reasonable amount of due diligence is it's not word for word right now, but that's pretty much what it is. It's having it. It's just following the rules and knowing that we made every step possible to make it happen. And it's difficult. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, HIPAA compliance is expensive. I think companies are charged about $25,000 for a report, so they can come in, encrypt your controls. Well, not encrypt your controls, but like they'll just, hey, let me see your documents. Let me, they're not doing any penetration testing. So I'm like, what the heck? $25,000 for you guys to just look at my system. So I'm opening up my software to you guys, and I don't have that money. Sure. Like, but there was this, a self-attest compliance thing. It's about $11,000 a year. So I'm not really too thrilled about that. But I don't know, like when she, okay, I won't say her name, but like this customer representative was like, of this compliance program. I won't really say their name right now. They're like, yeah, we're $11,000 a year. I'm like, wow, that is a lot. Then I left it alone because, like, once you hear like 11,000, like, who has that money, But then, like, I went to that HIPAA class and I talked about, like, okay, we need to have this compliant report in case, it's not in case, we will get audited, but we want to have our audit in place and ready, to do things the right way. And I left it alone, and I was shopping around when people were telling me $25,000. I'm like, my gosh, okay, the $11,000 isn't sounding so bad now. And just out of the heck of it, I was like, hey, do you do payment plans? They're like, yeah, we'll do quarterly payments, or I'm not really sure of the term right now, semi-annual payments, which was great news. I was like, wow. And then they even added on an incentive. They were like, hey, we'll do net 30, net 45. And if you don't know what net 30 or net 45 is, it's pretty much it's terms in the contract that says, okay, I'm thinking my phone's vibrating, but it's the neighbor speaker. So what net 30 and net 45 is you don't have to make any payments until 30 days, but after that 30 day or 45 day, you make your payment. And I was like, okay, cool. That's like the $11,000 broken down in quarterly. That's freaking awesome, man. And I don't have to make a payment right away. Cool. That saves me so much time. I don't really have to dish out that money right now, and doing a startup and bootstrapping, it's difficult. Like I do, like now that we're adding encryption, we knew encryption was in the back of our head, but we were like, okay, we're dealing with AI, mental health support, chatbot. Do we need encryption if people are just talking about their feelings and stuff like that? At first we were like, no, but then it's really like, yes, we are not releasing this app until we have encryption. And then with that, it's controls, knowing that we have our controls in place so that the product is safe for you. And it's interesting, and I've been learning a business. Like I thought a business don't get me wrong, a business is expensive. Starting one is expensive. You can get one for whatever. I mean, I don't know. I always wanted to do an app, so I did it. I just figured out how to do it. It's really just that. It's just like going through life and making your mistakes. Like I have my younger brother. He reminds me of me when I was younger. Smoking, drinking. Just trying to figure out life, and no one really giving you a break. You just trying to figure it out. And then I get upset at him when he buys a bottle after working, but I did the same thing. So how am I supposed to be a good influence by saying no when I did it? I mean, I could encourage him to do better and things like that, but that's just I don't know, it's hard. So but the point was, even though like you are where you are, if you find a way, even if it's just like one step towards a good direction, then it's worth it. Because you don't know where you're going to end up, but you find out what you like and don't like, and I don't know. it's challenging for me, like getting out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when I talk about when I get rid of talking about HIPAA compliance, and I mean, I'm sure you guys don't even care about it. It is a funny thing. Like, no one cares about compliance until it becomes an issue. But with all the cyber hackers and things like that, it's important to be safe. And what I was going to, like, starting a business, yeah, it's hard, but like what I learned is, like, most of our vendors, they work with us. Like, it's sure, like, they might work for, like, okay, like a 1 year free, then you pay, or hey, we give you this free until you make a certain amount of customers. Like, people want to help you, so that way, like, the more money you make, the more money they make. Like, for example, like, I was like, how am I going to social media market, like, and have it go on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I think I said that already. But like, I really like this one app. It's called Metricool. Metricool is really cool because it gives you one free account that you can just market. You can do it for other people, but like, it's a market media platform. So that way, if you have a company that says, hey, I need marketing, and then you know how to make content, and then you can fill that service gap, then you can promote it to them. But however, for our purposes, since I am the one marketing, I only need the one account, and that's for free. And shout out to Metricool. I'm not sponsored, but they are. I do like them. I haven't really seen a lot of growth yet with the company because, one, we're not launched, and two, it's mental health. No one really likes to, like a picture or something that might resonate with them, which I understand. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's AI. I'm using AI in an interesting way. It's fun for me. But you can make it happen. It's cool. That's the point of that. And I just want to talk about that too, about making it happen. Maybe it's because of the military background of saying, hey, I'm not going to give up. Especially working with the infantry. It's not how we're going to do it. It's like, what's the plan? Like when you get those orders of like, hey, go assault here. Okay. You're not questioning. You are going to assault. How are you going to do it? What personnel are you going to take? Like, for example, like, I don't know, this is some side shit. So like most of the platoons aren't like really filled. That's why we need, I wouldn't say we need. I'm not really. Army. There's a soldier for life program. So you're always a soldier. That's why I said we. But like most of the platoons, they need to be filled, and it's like figuring out what people you need, what equipment you're taking, what is the mission, what's the parameters, what time is it, what's the food, what's the ammo count, what's the water, what's the terrain, what is the the morale, are there other units in the area, how's the trucks looking, what's the fuel, what's the equipment status, what is, sorry, I'm just running down a list of things, but taking that into business, it's like, what are the things to make your goals happen? Yeah, it's just, and I don't know. I was having a dream, I don't really have dreams that much, but I was missing my unit, I really was. Like, I really don't miss people like that, but because like there were individuals who were willing to die for me, and I was willing to die for them, it makes it that much that more, you know. I don't know. I still get a little emotional about it because like I miss those. I really do miss those guys, and I would stay in the military more, but because I got hurt and need surgery, and the business, and I wouldn't say other things, but I do miss it. I'm not going to say the military is a bad experience. It's what you do make it, and you do have great experiences inside there. It is a job, but it's not like any other job you would ever have. Definitely not one that I would expect, but you can make it. You will have your sham days, for sure. So just take care of those sham days. You have fun anyway. So that was just me venting to the internet. It has nothing to do with AI, but I just I guess I want to say that I was so eager to make an AI business, that it's those relationships that you build that are very, important. So like whatever you have right now, cherish it. Sure, like it's important. It's important to definitely live in the moment. With marketing. We'll see on how that goes. I've made some videos for marketing purposes. They came out really good. However, it gets boring. No one wants to. I know I'm a creative person, so when I post the same content over and over again, it becomes mundane. And I'm just like, how am I expressing my creativity now? It's just plug and play, and I don't like that. So I am. We are going to wait a little bit until the app is released, because now that the app is having encryption, this is a full effort, which requires more time, more cost, and yeah. So AI is a fun thing. I love that I'm able to talk about this. Sure, like the world is going bad. The dollar isn't really worth a dollar. It's like $20 is the new dollar. I think living overseas might be the best option for as far as the currency conversion, because you can live cheaper, and I'd say it's decent. I don't know. So this video was more about me rambling. So if you do enjoy this, if you want to hear about anything more specific, definitely let me know. I'm just rambling, and just having fun, because no one really wants to hear it. But hopefully with this I can build a community of people who share the same ideas as me, and can relate to a lot of what I'm saying, and it can also serve as an archive, for if and when this app becomes a thing that you can see that it's difficult. It's not easy. One of my problems is the cost. I'm being rejected a lot. I'm not having a job. I moved back home with mom. I want to say I moved back home, but yeah, like I have my girlfriend and my mom supporting me. It's not easy. I'm about to have a baby. Yeah, it's not all roses. Like I was looking today at sorry, I know I was going to end the video, but I was looking today at thumbnails, and people are just like so happy in their thumbnails. Maybe sure that they're happy or they're angry or sad. I don't know. Me, I just feel numb. Not like literally numb, but I feel like, okay, yeah. Like I don't relate to being happy. I don't relate to being angry. I don't relate to being sad, because like, what do you expect of what's already expected? like bullshit's gonna happen, sure. But and that's the whole point of me building this AI app. That, you know, it's a community of people who can relate to each other and have it socially acceptable to be like, hey, no, I need a second. You know, I'm not feeling well. Like there was times when I was at work having a breakdown. You know, my whole body just felt like combustion. Like it just, I need to go, get away. And I just can't. So I had to take a half day, like tell the manager, hey, I'm not feeling good. I need to go home. But we know with this app, you know, you can talk to somebody. I keep saying somebody, but like, cause like the AI, it'll talk to you like in your language. Not in your, of course, it's gonna be in your language, but like how you like to talk, you know, cause it'll learn from you. So anyway, that's this video. I haven't made a video in a long time, so I don't know. I'm gonna just probably go for a walk or something and get out this room and continue to build an AI chatbot. All right. Thank you.